Well, here we are. We've just arrived at the Premier African Minerals Zulu lithium project here in Zimbabwe. We've just finished our induction. Safety is very important here. We had quite a long safety induction. But this, where I'm stood right now, this is my house effectively for the next few days. And I must say, I'm very impressed. I have a very nice bed. I have a television. I have a little sofa area where we can do plenty of editing. I even have an ensuite bathroom complete with Premier African Minerals toiletries. And look at my nice Premier African Minerals safety jacket as well. I'll see if I can sneak that one home in my suitcase. But let's just have a look outside. You can get a sense of the construction that's gone on here. So this is a standalone building, and there's a few more down the way there. I'm told that George Roach has his house down there somewhere, but he's not here today. He will be joining us tomorrow. So that gives you a sense of some of the construction here. The building we're about to go into here, this is the main office for the company. So this would be where there'll be hive of activity. So this is where there's lots of computers, there's printers, and a lot of the admin goes on. Now there's no one actually in here at the moment, with it being a Saturday afternoon, but we can have a quick walk through and you get a sense of this building. Now, this is very interesting. I was talking to someone earlier, and apparently this rock is where George Roach sat when he was doing the sort of the community spiritual ceremony when the mine was open. It's very important for the locals and sort of the ancestry here that a ceremony is done. And George was asked to sit on this rock while the ceremony was completed, and then they had it brought up here and put in the site office. So this is where I guess George will spend a fair bit of his time, as a boardroom off to my left there. But let's just go outside back into the glorious African sunshine and to get a bit more of a sense of what's on site here. So some more accommodation here, sort of porter cabin style. Down there, we'll go down there later on, but they've called that area down there Stark Island. So that's where all the Stark guys are, and it's very sort of tenty and canvassy. So we'll check that out later. Let's just come round here, because this is very exciting, particularly for me, for Monday for the live stream. Because what you'll see here is 5 satellite dishes and one very big satellite dish. So these are the dishes that will presumably give us good internet connection for that live stream on Monday. All being well, it works. And I'm told wherever I want to do the live stream, I can do it. So maybe we'll do it down at the pilot plant. Let's just quickly walk through here. So what you can see here, these are the sort of small tents. So Stark have these kind of tents, and these are the tents where the workers will sort of stay while they're on site here. And actually they have quite a good view of the pilot plant. Now I don't know how much we'll see on camera, but over there in the distance you might be able to notice the floodlights and some of the work that's going on down there, and that is the pilot plant. So if we just go around, we'll just walk through some of these accommodation tents here, just get a sense of what's going on. There's sort of barbecues, people are getting ready to have the evening meal here. And it's a beautiful African afternoon. So we'll just come back through to the sort of the main area. It's a beautiful view there. I think that's the view that the Stark guys have of from where their camp is. I was told that's the best view of the area, really. This big building here is effectively the canteen, so that's where people will get their food, their breakfast and their dinner. And this is really the sort of the centre point, if you like, of the camp. You see some trucks around the place. If you can see up in the distance, we'll check that out later on as well. That's where the heavy construction equipment is from the construction company. There's big dumper trucks there, quite a lot of them as well. Also up there, you probably can't see it very well, but there is the core shed. I had a good walk through that core shed. There is a lot of core in that core shed, and we'll certainly do a walkthrough of that and hopefully a chat with the geologist at some point. But that's really just to give you a sense of the camp. We've just arrived, I said, about an hour ago, had our induction. We're going to now go and get some showers and cleaned up, ready for dinner. But we just want to get this out to give you a bit of a sense of what it's like on the ground, and there's plenty more to come.